Friends and former colleagues, I no longer serve with you, but I'd like to say a few words. You of the Idaho House and Senate, I think you know in your hearts you still have work to do this year. I never was allowed the privilege of bringing a bill to add the words sexual orientation and gender identity to Idaho's fair employment, housing, and education statutes. I never got to debate a bill on the floor of the House or Senate. I'd like you to hear what I would have said had I been granted that dignity. I cannot do justice to all the lives affected. There is so much you will hear when you finally listen to the stories of gay people, your sons and daughters, your nieces, nephews, neighbors, and silent friends. First, despair takes too many young people. It never should. Please consider the loneliness of a young person who has been rejected by their parents, their church, even their friends. Too many stand over sinks with razors and knives alone because no one stood to protect them when the world grew cruel. You may feel this matter is not a place for policy, but for church and family. But what of when both or one of these fail good people? Should any one of God's beautiful young creatures feel they're unworthy of life? What if this were your child? There is sometimes folly in religions when they need to find demons from among us. Every century, every decade has had them, and politics takes them up because what church preaches is powerful. It motivates action and votes, but at the expense of lives. So people we love live in fear of meeting a baseball bat in an alley. I know none of you wish harm on anyone. Tragically, though, this legislature's failure to act is the same as an endorsement of the violence. A nod even to the unworthiness that people feel when they live in fear and no one will stand for them. In the far most rural parts of Idaho, it can be the hardest. What if this were your child, your sister or brother? Politics and political parties are not your highest obligation as lawmakers or citizens of this beautiful state. Your highest obligation is to protect lives, ensure freedom, liberty, life. Please, this is so simple. Idaho already has laws that decry cruelty on the basis of chosen religion, race, disability, national origin, age over 40, and gender. Every business in Idaho operates within these laws and has for decades. The laws mediate and protect businesses as much as alleged victims. They allow penalization only for blatant, intentional, systematic acts of cruelty, the kind of trampling of a person's liberty that we all feel civilized societies cannot function with or tolerate. It's very simple to include gay and transgender people, my people, me, within these existing public safety laws. Please understand that lives will be lost quietly. Each year, each month, you do not act. Each day, that more of us despair. Thank you for listening to this. Please put your conscience before politics. It's time. With respect, former State Senator Nicole LeFavour.